Hey guys, it is Jenna, what is up, and welcome back to my channel. If you are not part of the Rose Squad and you do want to be, definitely hit that subscribe button down there. I'd appreciate it so much. Also, if you're already subscribed and you haven't clicked the little notification bell, that is a great idea to do as well, just because recently I have been a little bit more busy. You guys might have noticed that I didn't upload a Saturday video last week. I normally upload on Tuesdays and Saturdays, but last week I was just a little bit too busy with my Etsy shop that I unfortunately could not upload a video that day. So yeah, it's just nice to have the notifications on just so you know exactly when I do upload videos. Promise it does not bug you, it just gives you a little notification when I do upload videos on your cell phone. So anyways, I'm going to stop yapping. The last time that I filmed one of these videos, I actually lived in my other apartment. It's been like probably a good 8-9 months since I filmed that video, and we're just gonna put up a little picture of what I looked like then versus what I look like now. Yeah, I've changed a lot since then, which is crazy because it's only been like less than a year, but anyways, I'm just getting off on a tangent. I'm going to get into this video. If you do want to see me try on all of these dance costumes, this is actually going to be the last of them, and I'm really sad about that. But if you do want to see me try on the last of my old dance costumes, then keep on watching and let's get into this video right now. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so like the first two parts of this series, I actually will link those two videos down below if you want to go see those, but like those first two videos, I am going to organize this by my most recent costumes all the way into like the oldest ones that I have here. So the first one we're going to be getting into was a solo that I choreographed for myself, I think 3 years ago, or maybe 2. No, it's been 3 years. This was a solo called Elephant. It is such a gorgeous song, and basically this is it here. It's going to be really hard to show you guys this one just because the top and the bottom is attached by these like two pieces of the chiffon, but this chiffon is like so stunning. This is like one of my favorite colors right now, this like dusty pink color, and it's like marbled and stuff, which is gorgeous, and I loved it paired with the like beige color. And I actually do have this solo video up on my channel if you want to go check that out. I will link that one down below, and I also have a few other ones of my solos, my most recent contemporary solos. Next up, we have this little number right here. This is quite the interesting costume. This was an acro group, I think about 3 years ago. I think it might have been the same year that I did that contemporary solo, but this was an acro group called The Encounter, and I guess we were supposed to be aliens, and it's really cute. I love the pattern of it, and like the skirt was like shorts, but then on the back it was a skirt. It's really cute. The only thing was that this little like sleeve here is like poofy, and it was just like, ooh, a little awkward, but yes, really cute costume, and I actually really liked that acro group, and I just like this color too. It's so pretty. Next up is this spicy red number right here. This was actually not at all a spicy number whatsoever. It was actually an acro duet with my amazing duet partner, Aaliyah. Aaliyah, if you're watching this, we need to hang out. But this was a duet that we did probably a good 4 years ago, but it was, I don't think it was called The Battle, but basically we were battling. She had the same costume but in a blue color, and it was just like shorts, and then it was attached to this top part that had the thing that went around your neck, and you had this like long skirt here, which was a little bit difficult at some time to do acro tricks with a long skirt like that. But fortunately it was just at the back, so it wasn't too difficult. But next up is another contemporary solo costume, and actually I think it's backwards. This one is so pretty. This is definitely another one of my favorite costumes ever. I like full-on designed this one myself. I did a solo to the song Medicine, and I love that song so much. It's from Daughter, and I choreographed it. It was a contemporary solo, and this costume I kind of had in my head since like the beginning of me choreographing the solo, but you guys will see what it looks like. Basically it's just shorts with like a half skirt, and then it attached to this like top that was kind of see-through and only had like the one arm. There was a crop top that came with it, but I don't know where it is, so when I try it on, I'll probably just put on a bralette underneath, but just know it was like an actual crop top that was made of the same material as the shorts. But again, I just loved this fabric. Like, look at how cool that is. Like, it's so cool. It's like floral, grungy, kind of see-through stretch chiffon. I think that's what it's called. Next up is another Acro group costume. This one I think had to be my least favorite Acro group costume ever. This thing is just, it did not look good on me. But basically this Acro group was called Ocean Moves, and we are all different ocean creatures, sea creatures, that's what it's called. And I was a shell, like a clam. I think I was a clam. Yeah. But it's like, you can see it in there that like it was supposed to be kind of clam inspired. You have like that little, like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but the fabric's kind of cut in like a scallop detail at the top. You know, it was cute, but it's just, you guys will see when I try it on. It is just interesting. Next up, I just wanted to switch it up a little bit and show you guys a lyrical costume. This was from a lyrical group that I did quite a long time ago. I think this one's actually older than the next few I'm going to show you guys. But again, I just wanted to switch it up because I've just been showing you a bunch of duet costumes and Acro group costumes, which I did want to tell you guys that I did do tap and hip hop and musical theater, but a lot of those costumes in competition, normally they were just like normal, like streetwear, if that makes sense. So a lot of the times those I didn't keep or I ended up wearing after competition. So yeah, I don't have a lot of those costumes. So a lot of the ones that you guys are seeing right now are either lyrical, jazz, or acro. So just know I did other stuff, I promise. But yeah, this was a costume for, I think it was Hallelujah. We did a lyrical group to Hallelujah. We had a bench. It was a really, really pretty number, but it's just this really nice, like, neutral dress. I didn't really like this sleeve here. It kind of looked a little funny, but it, again, was a really pretty dress and a really, really pretty number. So yeah, I don't know why I did that. Next up is an Acro Duet that, again, Aaliyah and I did. This was called Through the Looking Glass. This, I think, was about 4 years ago as well. And we did have shorts to match this. The shorts were actually in this teal color here, but I don't know if I have them still. Hopefully I do, but in the try-on portion, if I don't have the matching shorts, you guys might see me just in some black shorts, but promise, it looked a lot better when we had the teal shorts. So it's just this really pretty, like flowy, what is this called? A peplum top? No, not a peplum. Baby doll? Baby doll top. I don't know. But it's just really, really pretty. I love this color so much. It's this gorgeous mint teal color, and then it has some sparkly details, a lot of rhinestones, just all the rhinestones, just so many damn rhinestones. Competition, ladies, you know how I feel about rhinestones. So yeah, that was an Acro Duet. And we also had like a mirror, and it was really, really cool because at the beginning of the dance we were like facing each other with the mirror in the center, and we did like some cool like, you know, mirroring things. Then I like pulled her through the mirror and we did tricks and stuff. It was a good number. I loved that one. We didn't really do that good with that one, Aaliyah, if you're watching this, but yeah, I think it was good, but apparently the judges did not. They did not think it was good. Next costume is a little bit noisy, so I do apologize in advance, but this costume was for my, I don't know if it was my favorite solo ever. I did really like a lot of my contemporary solos that I choreographed, but I think this might have been my favorite solo that was choreographed by someone else, which this was choreographed by my dance teacher, Stacy, and this was to the song Locomotion, and it was a jazz solo, and I actually got, I think, the highest score I've ever gotten with this solo. At one of the dance competitions, I think I got highest score of the whole like competition, which was a lot of fun, and I think I still have the trophy for that. And it's like pretty big, but I think it's just in like my closet, which is kind of sad. But anyways, yes, this costume is just a bright red, very sequined dress. And I just think this is such a gorgeous costume. My sister made it, and basically all of these sequins at the bottom are like together more, and then as you go up the costume they get further apart, and then you have some rhinestones at the top, but a lot of them have come off because I think this fabric just didn't glue well with the sequins or the rhinestones, but very, very loud. But I love this costume so, so much. It was such a good solo, and I loved it. Next up, I am really excited to see if this costume still fits me. I think this was one of Aaliyah and I's first duets. It might have been like our third duet, possibly, but no, it was our second duet. I don't know. But this was a interesting duet. It was called Storyteller, and basically I was like the creepy, like, I don't even know. I honestly, like, this makes me think of like a snake. Like, it's really cool how like you stretch it and you can see underneath, but I started out like kind of creepy, and she was a little girl reading her book, and then eventually she went off stage and came back on stage with the same costume as me. I think she didn't have like the leg. I think hers was just shorts, but it's really, really cool costume. I have a few photos. I don't know if I still have them, but if I do, I'll put a few of them here because, yeah, they just bring back some good memories. And just, I loved dancing back then. It was just so much fun. But yeah, it's just this unitard, and then there's like holes in the legs. There's like 2 holes, one down here. And yeah, you guys will notice a lot of my acro groups, acro costumes in general, especially in this video, I think I have a lot of them, but a lot of them are like unitards, which are like full-on pants, just everything. Also, this needs to come down. This next costume, I loved this dance. I think it was called A New Day. It was a lyrical group, and it was choreographed by our ballet teacher at the time, which her name was Sarah. But this is the cloud costume. I always just referred to this as my cloud costume because I just felt like a cloud in this. So basically, it is a little bike tard. You guys, I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but there's a bike tard underneath, and then there's a bunch of these like little like swirly things, which I think is just so cool. And then it is a halter, and there's actually a few really pretty pictures that I got in this dress, so I will see if I can find them. Editing Jenna is gonna have a lot of fun editing this video after trying to find all these damn old pictures on Facebook, but yeah, I love that costume so much, and it's super comfy. Next up is the last solo costume that I have to show you guys. This was an acro costume that I did. I think this might have been my second ever solo. That's crazy. I first did Amazing Grace, then I did this solo, and then I'm pretty sure I did Show Off, but I was about 15 or 16 when I did this solo. It was to the song You Can Leave Your Hat On, which listening to that song now, girl, that is a risque song. Just some funny lyrics in that one. But I had these black leggings, which I don't know if these are still going to fit me. Again, I was like 15 when I did this. I'm now 24. But you have like a bunch of red rhinestones going down the side, and I just loved this dance so much. I also had a hat, and I did like acro tricks with my hat, and it was very difficult, but it was a good solo. And then this is going to be a little bit difficult to show you guys trying on because my sister actually had to come and take off the little like clippy thing to use on a different costume, I think. But it's just this really, really cute like blazer type of little vest thing. It was so stinking cute, and the hat that I had a little red rim around it, so yeah, I'm excited to try this one on. This one brings back some good memories. Oh, I think my sister also took the buttons off the front. Girl, why are you stealing stuff from my costumes? What the heck? Okay, so moving into the last 3 costumes. This is a very old duet costume. I think this was one of, again, the first duets that I did with Aaliyah. I think this might have been our 4th duet. But this was to Incantation, which was a song from Cirque du Soleil. And it's going to be very difficult to show you guys, but again, it is a unitard. It's like, you know, full-on unitard. And basically what this is, one half of our body was black, and then one half of our body was red. And it's just really, really cool, and I'm excited to try this on. It's going to be difficult, but yeah, you guys see it. It's super cool. So yeah, that was a good duet as well. I think that was the first year that I did a back tuck. Or maybe I just did a back handspring, like right at the beginning of the dance. So I was like, girl, I'm ready for this back handspring. Also, I'm getting like really big Sandy from the Grease vibes with my look today. And then the second to last costume I have to show you guys is this guy right here. This is another unitard, and this was for an acro group that I did a very long time ago. I think this was definitely one of the first acro groups I did. It is a very ugly unitard. I would definitely say that this is one of my least favorite costumes ever. It's a really cool pattern, and like they added in some like squiggles and stuff. This acro group was interesting, let me just tell you. I don't know if I have any clips of this acro group, but basically at the beginning we all came on in like this like stretchy fabric, and we were like pushing on the fabric, so it was like a little like ball going across the stage. It was just the weirdest thing ever. Then we like came out of the fabric and started dancing. But yeah, that was a really long time ago. I think I was probably 14 in that one, so your girl was not good back then, let me just tell you. And then the very last costume that I wanted to try on is a jazz group that I did so long ago. I think this was the like second year that I was competing, so I was probably 14 when I did this. I think this might have been the same year that I did that acro group that I just showed you guys. But this costume, guys, it is so small. I wish I was still this small. Holy crap. But basically, this top is quite interesting. You have the little crop top here that has this like dangly piece of jewelry in the center, which was pretty nice. But then you also have this like weird swag thing that went along the front, but then the back was just like this. So it was an interesting costume. But that's the shirt. And then the skirt is so small. I don't understand why it's so short. Like, it kind of reminds me of like a cheerleader skirt. So I'm hoping this fits me, at least like covers my butt so that you guys can see me try it on. But yeah, this was to Idle Widdle Blues. It's from, what is the band? Outkast. They sing Hey Ya. Hey Ya. Okay guys, that was everything for this third and final part of my trying on old dance costume series. I'm going to miss this series so much. If you did enjoy this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. And also, if you haven't seen the first two, I will have those two linked down below. And I will try to link down below, if I do remember, all of the dance routines that I do have up on my channel. I have, I think, 3 different solos of mine that you guys can go and watch. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. I think I already said that. And also, comment down below comment down below which costume you guys liked the most this time. I definitely think that my favorite was the first one that I showed you guys, which was the contemporary solo that I did to Elephants. I just love that color of costume and just the style of the costume. You guys will see it is gorgeous. But anyways, I'm going to stop yapping. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.